Morning, Grant.
Morning.
I thought we would have a little conversation on the way to campus today because we haven't told anybody really how you prepare for presentations. You have had the biggest semester you have had so far in your college career this semester, because you had how many presentations?
I don't even know at this point.
Yeah. How many group projects?
3 or 4.
I thought it was like 4 or 5, but no matter what, group projects are kind of a challenge for you, right?
Yeah.
Talk to me about that. Why are group projects a challenge for you? Does it have anything to do with socialization, or just getting together with the group, with the people in the group?
Yeah, you kind of have to push me to do that because, yeah.
And I think you might miss some cues from the other participants in the group if they're meeting, or I don't know, when they get together. Do you feel that way as well?
I guess.
Let me ask you this. Do you enjoy group projects? Or would you prefer to do solo projects?
I think I'd prefer to work on my own.
Okay, I understand that. That's okay. There's people out there that are on the autism spectrum and that aren't on the autism spectrum, that have issues working with groups and with people, and they prefer to be on their own for many reasons. Some people, and I think this is a lot like you, are more confident in their own work than they are in other people's work, and that's understandable. But once you get into a job, there's gonna probably be projects where you work in groups as well, or in teams of 2 or more. What do you think about that?
I think it would be fun in that case, though.
Maybe in the future when you get a little more down the road, a little further down the road. Okay, so let's talk about this project this morning, this presentation this morning, which is part of a project that was due.
Yeah.
And it was due last week, correct?
Yeah.
But you didn't have your portion done, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So your teacher reached out to you and asked if you would meet him today to present one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's role play a little bit.
All right.
Once it's time to get into the presentation, how do you start off? Pretend that I'm your teacher and you're presenting to me.
Okay. So, as you asked, I have made my presentation for the life cycle costing portion of our group project about energy sources.
Okay.
And then I'd probably move on to the next slide and, read off the stuff on it like I did last night to you.
Right, and you've got your slides all prepared. You remembered your thumb drive. You remembered everything you're going to need for that.
Yep.
Okay. And then, do you need to do any other conversation? Do you need to hold any other conversation with him about that?
Don't believe so.
Okay. And then, what's the final part of this class? What do you need to do to wrap it up?
There's a report from the group due the 12th, like I've said.
And okay, so for the final report, you'll work as a team again. And explain that to me. You said you'll all be on some kind of platform where you're writing the paper together?
Yeah, probably like Google Drive or...
Okay. Right, and you're comfortable with that part, right?
Yeah.
That's not necessarily verbal communication. It's all written communication, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, how do you feel about wrapping up this semester? Pretty exciting. Okay. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Not really.
So, what do we say?